Then I don't know if I like it then. Action? Come on, babe. I need action. Okay.
I was waiting to shine. My father taught me don't
Finished it.
so now I'm taking what's mine. I define myself as ambitious, young, black, and gifted. Masterpiece, my masterpiece. That mean I don't got no limits. Body, I doubt it. My homies know you ain't ratted. We break you down like a pound. I got it. Don't pound us around me. I'm corrupted. Flow cold and it's rugged, bumpy. What is up? I'm ready for war. You got to love it like black. Yeah, and it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like yeah, whole squad like what? And it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like what? Whole squad like yeah, and it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like yeah, whole squad like yeah, and it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like yeah. You don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. No, I said you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want.
We are at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Oakland Raiders and the Green Bay Packers.
Nice. When are we gonna run Warzone? When are we gonna run Warzone? How was work today?
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
Yeah,
this is taking
I'm playing my daily game.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty
just
good
started,
shape
just
as
kicked
they
off,
get
boy.
it up past the 30.
We are playing too. I was just calling. Boy, I ordered my Apple Watch,
now. Here's 1st and 10.
Shit. I don't even know. The 3 Series. No, the 3 Series. I got mine for like two something.
Go to the former Saint, Mark Ingram. Only
yeah, so can I connect my phone too?
The game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
I got to reply to messages as well.
Watt makes another tackle there, and it's for a minimal gain. And let's face it,
yeah, I got mine for 276. That's including tax.
You're not got much success against him and his team.
Or yeah, you better find a way to go around.
They give you good deals on Best Buy.
Which isn't easy to do.
It's really not because you got to try everything. Can you go around him? Can you go by him? Can you
no.
get him out of position so maybe you can?
I ordered it. It's gonna be coming in like 2 days.
Sharp, intelligent player,
yeah,
as well as
my
a
bad.
physical specimen.
Yeah, so it's a black the 3 Series Sport black.
I don't know what happened last week.
Yeah, 44. Is that 44?
And hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, it was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them,
and
that's how they motivate
chose the wrong play.
Most of these
yeah, I know.
guys
That's kind of cool. I'm excited, bro.
They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Do you... Yeah, then we'll be able to connect and stuff, right?
This is Ingram on 1st and 10.
Oh, jeez, Mark Ingram. You said you wanted the ball, and I gave you the ball. Let's go. Big boy ran over him and just scored a TD, bro.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. As his guys are able to strike first.
Yo, you like my challenge I did this morning, huh? No, bro, it's Monday to Friday. That's easy, bro. 20, 30 minutes in a day, bro. That's late work. Okay, but you can still go by yourself, bro. Just trust. Yeah, but bro, we're keeping each other accountable now. That's all.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision
that's okay,
to bring
but
it
you
out
still got to keep you accountable.
About 5 yards as he'll get this only back
yeah,
to the
I think
20.
it's the same watch you got. I got, to be honest with you. Yeah, I think it's the same thing. Yeah, That's good.
180. Go, go, go.
Goff on first down.
Oh.
And the open receiver.
Yeah, I did. I just started it.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 12 yards that time.
Yeah, bro, I met your boy Travis. He came down to lure you.
Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself,
stick with the game plan,
all the things you worked on in practice.
He actually ran over me. He has a good team, bro.
When they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back.
Michael Thomas.
If they want to get outside of the game plan we expect.
His running back, Marshawn, he's got Jared Goff.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll run with Marshawn Lynch.
The monster, bro.
And this will be taken across midfield into Green Bay territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4. Now gone.
Give me that shit, boy. Don't lurk me like that. Don't give me that shit, boy. Use a lurk, Keith.
He's able to bring it out 5 yards shy of midfield.
I'm feeling it, boy.
45-yard line.
Yeah, I read his ass.
Right
baited him, Tyrann.
You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Oh, come on. He had the outside right there. Just take it.
Defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard,
bro.
But it's going to be second down.
Bro,
loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a
I'm on air, but
11.
bro, it's crazy how she got so skinny, bro.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton.
Okay, Marvin. Let's go.
And he goes
what do you say, Keith?
Not before getting this inside the 25. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
I know
bro, she did drugs. That's
pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays,
ridiculous amount.
That's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pumps from the sideline after that.
Oh,
and it's
come on.
intercepted at the goal line.
That's a good pick.
Trevor Williams with a pick.
Fake groups?
They're trying to resurrect his
I don't even know, bro. What am I doing, Curly? Come on, I'm on the drive, bro.
In that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he
probably,
had a tough
who knows,
game,
bro?
and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him.
Probably got something popping.
The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Okay.
Give him 12 yards that time and an open first down. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10. The carry now for Lynch. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. David Onyemata there on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
3 down, 3 down.
Off play action. Here's Goff. Looking long for Tom. In a double coverage,
there we go.
and it's intercepted.
Who's that, Marshawn?
Picked off by Kwan Williams. And they have the football and will set up.
Oh, my bad. Baby, here's some of the questions Keith is asking me. Eh?
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Babe, here's some of the questions Keith is asking me. Oh.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Now it's Newton. Jones has it. And he's going to have this down deep into Oakland territory. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Newton to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
20. 57 to Mike. 57.
Here's Newton. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Come on. Get rid of that
Samson
ball.
Abuka in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. After the made field goal, Gay back out there to kick it off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Gall. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him.
Make that
Do they
block
think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit. I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know. Defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. The throw over the middle, taken in, and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Go. Go.
Now Newton on first down. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Newton now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down. Out of the gun, Newton. Touchdown, Packers. Marvin Jones, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Here's Gay now to add the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0.
Shit.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
I know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
And you're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Carlos Hyde in the game. Darren Lee there to get him down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 44, Goff. He's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Von Miller in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. A shotgun snap for Goff.
Oh, man.
Pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Von Miller in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him.
Oh, what are you doing, bro?
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. Here comes Pettis on the return. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Second and 10, Newton again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
After the interception, here's Goff. That'll be complete to Cook. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6. A give to Lynch from the shotgun. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Out of the gun, Goff.
Oh, no way.
Full extension, and he's got it. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. The Raiders into the red zone for the first time. They've got a first and goal to go. Pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Here's Hyde on the draw. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. This defense hasn't let them in yet. They'll need to stiffen here. Third and goal from the 2. They'll run for it with Lynch. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. On now is the kicker Jason Myers for the field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Myers able to knock it through. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
Fielded about a yard deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This to equal Matt Prater's record. It's a 64-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, so it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
26 yards. First down, Raiders.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. This is Lynch. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Back to the ground. This time it's high. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. It's almost a tendency breaker.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Frank Clark, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Hey. 4 down. We go. 76.
After the sack on first down, Goff. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Check safety. 4 down.
From the gun, here's Goff. And that will be incomplete.
They had enough yards for the first down, but a clutch hit right there defensively. Jars it free. No first down.
Here's Brett Kern now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And they will get to this one and down it at the 13-yard line. The dive unsuccessful. The big fella can't pick it up. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
They'll run on first down. Ingram. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Cam fakes the give and keeps it. Complete. This is Lewis. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, here's Newton. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Let's get it. Come on. 180. Down, lose one. Check. Check. We're good. We're good.
On 2nd and 15 now. Goff. And his throw's going to be incomplete. It was Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger, there to knock it away.
Martin, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting at 50% thus far.
Certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw is gone. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Newton has got it to Ingram, complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. first down. It's Ingram. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Jatavis Brown there on the tackle. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking that time for Dante Pettis, but now it's third down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Newton now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. And Gay knocks this one through. And that'll push the lead up to 17. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he watched that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. It's a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
39, dude.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Oh, you're not coming. It's not swaddle time. Okay.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Hey, 5.
On second down, Hyde. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. The Raiders on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Go, Vaughn, get another one.
On 1st and 10, Goff. Thomas has got it. Complete. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
If he's their best threat on offense, use your #1 cover guy on defense. It doesn't matter about size.
They have had him locked up. That just his first catch of the game. Big reason why they're down. Throwing again on second down. Goff. And my goodness, another interception. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
Oh, yeah, Tyrann. Oh, yeah.
They will score. It's a Packer touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 24. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously,
but they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. The Raiders on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Goff now to throw. They got a man. It's Woods. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play. Now a play fake, and it's gone. And Woods has it complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the 50, it's gone. And he'll find his target. Woods, it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. From the red zone now, Goff. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
The offense on third down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. They'll run it. Here's Lynch. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal.
Like 20. 2 for 1. Check curls.
They'll run with Lynch. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. 2nd down and goal. Goff. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Carr. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It give it and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Marcus Gilchrist there to bring him down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Ingram again, a first down carry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Green Bay, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for Oakland, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on.
That's what we do, boys.